Hi, my name is Marley. I'm an occupational therapist here at Innovative Services. Today I'm going to show you this activity that uses 4 cups, and it's called Bubble Volcano. So this activity requires 4 cups with water. You can have your kids help fill up the cups and hold it to about this height, just under halfway. Filling cups independently is a skill that kids will need to learn, so it's a good way to practice that, like just in crafts, having them stand at the sink, turn it on, stop it when they need to. You will need a straw, and then the other essential ingredient is a little bit of soap. I like to use dish soap. Sometimes like a shampoo or a hand soap will work. It might not form as nice of bubbles, but just a very small amount of dish soap I find goes a long way. Another optional thing you can use is to use some food coloring. So I have 4 colors of food coloring here I'm going to use for my demonstration. Another option is to have some kind of tray, cookie sheet with like small edges, and a towel nearby because this gets a little messy for its volcano nature. So go ahead and each of your cups have your child help with this part too. Being ordered to modulate and only do a small amount is a skill that kids need to be taught and demonstrate and practice. So go ahead and you can demonstrate the first one and really encourage them just to use the smallest amount of soap they can each glass. Okay, next have them pick their colors if you're going to use them. I'm going to. Again, this is for modulation, especially if you have the food coloring kinds that have the little dripper. Try to count the drips. See if you can do a certain number and then stop. Termination is that stopping. It's a cognitive skill. It's a skill of our brain that, again, needs practice, practice, practice. Now we're going to start blowing. This is a time to practice blowing before you put it in to make sure they don't suck up. If they do wind up sucking up a little bit, none of this is going to hurt them that bad. It is going to taste really bad, and I think they'll have immediate negative feedback of the taste and not suck again. So encourage them not to, but if they do, it's actually just kind of a learning opportunity. So go ahead and put your mouth on it and blow to practice and make sure they know to not suck back in through the straw. For your hand here, only blow. No drinking. No drinking. So go ahead and put the straw in and stir, and then you're going to blow and make the volcano. After you have it nice and full, or you have some bubbles, you can get your hands in there, start moving around the bubbles. Some like hand soap or something is going to be a little less of a mess, but honestly, it's not that bad, and it's self-cleaning because it's just soapy water. And if you just use that little bit, it really reduces the slime. I've played this game with kids for a half hour at least, and they can just blow. And if you don't add the color right away, if you leave them nice and clear and then add the color after, that can just like add another thing that can make it go longer and longer, because they often think it's fun clear, and then you go out and be like, let's make this red lava, and put in the red, and all of a sudden it's a new game. I hope you guys try this at home and have fun. It's really a good activity for using all of your sensations. It uses your eyes to watch the bubbles, your mouth to breathe. If you want to incorporate some nose smelling, you can smell. Those 2 sensations are really closely tied together. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth is coordination there. If you start to use your hands for play, you're going to have a lot of fun with touch. And then body positioning, which is kind of the other sensation that we talk about, is good if you put this on a low table and you can have your kids stand up, or if you lay it on the ground, maybe outside, have them lay on their belly for it. So those are all kinds of ideas and ways to use this really fun activity. I hope you enjoy.